you've got like X interface, your CRM, you've got your ERP, you've got your ticket management system and all these stuff. So to integrate and automate those workflows, they're pretty standard workflows. How does that work in the community sort of model? Do you have automation to help people do what they do and make it less boring? Or are you using Gen AI in any sort of capacity to make things work? What's the story here?
Very good question. Yes, we do have some automation, but we tend to use it more to support our community team, maintain the safe environment within the community. Because it is an online space, we do need to kind of like be a little bit more careful on who comes in and just kind of like post something. So we do tend to use a bit of automation for the tasks, right, that will be less important in kind of like the grand scheme of things, but actually very, very important when it comes to keeping our community sentiment quite high. There's also a bit of a difference when we're looking at call centers versus communities, and I think there's a step above that we really focused on, which is what is the expectation from the member or the customer when it comes to interacting with a particular channel. And I think just routing things to the right place makes a difference when it comes to how much automation do you use within the process. So I think if we're doing kind of like a good job, so you were mentioning chatbots and things like that, right? Well, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, you can totally have that to be used by people that want to use that. And we tend to put that a little bit up front. But if you're not happy with chatbots and you actually want to talk to a human, then you come within the community. And I think in that environment, because the expectation has already been set, we want to push a lot on the human aspect of the conversation, because we've identified that that is the need and we've taken the necessary steps to make sure we set the expectation for the member in the right way. So I think when it comes to automation and communities, it is a very interesting conversation because there's so many nuances, and the power of communities, because they're really human and that's what people are looking for. So the way we maintain that balance, but also use the many advantages that automation and AI has, right, is identify the interactions that members do that actually they want to do, or are they just a pathway that gets them to where they want to go for real. So if you're looking at pathways, those are candidates for automation because they're not as important in the journey, but keep the ones that matter to the members, whether that's positive or negative, right? Because the question on help and support is not kind of like something that someone will be like, I'm so glad I had this problem, right? Keep that within the human space, because that is where the power of community can truly shine and make a difference.